My name is Staff Sergeant Tyler McGuire. I'm stationed at Fairchild Air Force Base at the 66 Training Squadron, and I'm a SEER specialist. I started my MMA career when I met my now wife, then girlfriend's cousin. I just graduated college and I played soccer and football, and I wanted to still be competitive in something, so I went and trained. I learned what it took to do that. Trained for 3 months. I won my first fight in a minute of action, so I did it again. I won another fight in a minute, so then it just kind of kept going, and then next thing I know, here I am fighting for a world title. My daily fitness routine, it's pretty rigorous when I'm getting ready for a fight. I get up in the morning, depending on the day, 5 or 6 a.m. Then I go work out, and I do some high intensity interval training workouts. We're doing sprints, and we're doing all sorts of crazy stuff to get me ready physically and mentally for the fight. And then in the evenings, I get to come home for a couple hours and be a husband and father, but then I go and train again at 7 o'clock at night, and I put in 2.5 hours a night, sparring, grappling, doing whatever it is that my coach wants to do that night. Because he's got the game plan for the fight, so my job is just to execute.
Fighting's hard because it's a mind game and a physical game. Everybody just thinks it's how tough you are, how mean you are, but you got to be smart. You got to have a strong mind, and he has all that.
Being a fighter and being an airman have more in common than people think. One of the things that gets you through the pipeline and getting to certify and become a SEER specialist is just mental toughness. Getting deployed, being away from your family, coming into work every day, knowing you're part of the world's greatest Air Force, and you have to keep up that standard. Because you're always on duty. You're on duty 24/7. You're always representing the Air Force. So I would say that mental toughness, has benefited one, but then it's also just a direct result of the other. So I think they go hand in hand. The motivation to keep pushing, that really comes from not wanting to let others down. At this point, I'm about 9 years into my MMA career. 11 professional fights, 6 amateur fights. That's a lot of time away from your family. And at this point, it's like I put this much time into it, and I'm going to see it through. If you want to succeed, just put in the work. You truly can, especially if you have the Air Force behind you, you have the right support system, you can achieve what you want. If you're not achieving the results, look around at your support system. If you're not traveling in the same direction as the people around you, find new people. I think that's one of the biggest keys to success.